Seemed like a lip sync.
What? Welcome to Good Mythical MORE. Let's get to know the crew who are not here with us. You know, we miss the extended Mythical Crew because they're still not here.
Right.
But they can be on internet communication.
It can be on internet communication.
And we are going to find out about their shattered dreams.
And of course,
Which should be really fun.
And I'm not. Let me just let you know. I'm not going to slather peanut butter onto Link's goozle.
Well, you did promise that.
But first, Daddy like, Daddy don't like. Daddy like peanut butter.
Daddy like jelly.
No, you got to say Daddy don't
Oh.
like. You already lost. Daddy like peanut butter.
Daddy don't like Goozle's peanut butter.
Daddy like jelly.
Daddy don't like pain.
Daddy like donuts.
Daddy don't like blood.
Daddy like sugar.
Daddy don't like eyeballs.
Daddy like daddies.
Daddy don't like falling trees.
Daddy like wheat.
Daddy don't like wheat.
Daddy like farms.
Daddy like the future.
Daddy
Oh,
like-
why am I saying it like that? I want to like.
You know what? That's good.
And I always
Be
think,
positive.
What is the thing on here that we have to add to it?
The 10-word story?
No, it's actually not one of these. It's when we were doing the caffeine, wasn't it? When we drank all that caffeine and we had to add to the story. And every time we do Daddy like, Daddy don't like, I think we're supposed to add to it halfway through it.
And you're just really supposed to come up with a new thing that you don't like.
And so I got it wrong in 2 different ways. Purple beard.
I'm not going to put this on your goozle.
Let's read the first Shattered Dream.
I had to get that first one.
So we've got Matt Carney, we've got Jenna, we've got Aubrey, and we've got Caleb.
Okay.
And they're waiting to speak with us about their shattered dreams.
That one's too good.
Hey guys.
Save it. Okay.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey guys.
Hi.
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 That was them. One of them was doing an impersonation of Grimace.
Caleb, was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
That's pretty good. Give us some more of that. Was it Grimace? Was that Eeyore? Who was that?
I don't know who it was, but I guess it's Grimace now. That does seem what Grimace would sound like.
Hi.
Such a rotund purple fellow.
Okay. One of you wanted to be a zoo vet.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. Sounded like the narwhal too.
First of all, I want to say I'm sorry if we played any role in shattering any of these dreams because you're all working for
Yeah,
us now.
this could be awkward.
I had big hopes and dreams of becoming a zoo veterinarian. I had a computer game called Zoo Vet, and my favorite part was the polar bear checkup, where you got to insert a little rectal thermometer into the bear, and it would let out a little toot, which I found hilarious.
What?
For my 5th grade graduation, I wrote about how I would go to Cornell to become a zoo vet.
And then
You got to go to Cornell to become a zoo vet? I soon found, and nothing against zoo vets, I just didn't think Cornell was like the pipeline to zoo vets.
well, if you want to like do
Rectical?
rectal temperature checking on polar bears, then you got to go to Cornell.
I soon found that I am both terrible at math and science and break out in hives near anything with long fur. Okay, that's a hint. My dreams of being a zoo vet were shattered. Who really likes animals?
I mean, this is a polar bear Putin zoo vet computer game. I guess it could be in any of their time ranges here.
I feel
Caleb's
Thank you for bringing up
Caleb's a youngster.
the Cornell University College of Veterinary Medicine. I'm sorry, it looks like an excellent. I mean, it looks like this is definitely the best vet school in America, and I don't.
It probably-
and
yeah,
NC
it-
State
it-
has one, and I'm saying that.
That's a nice, lots of yellow chairs. I don't see any polar bear buttholes. I would think they would be plastered on all the walls. I don't know, man.
Well, I feel like I would know if Jenna liked animals this much.
We would know
I
about
feel
it.
like I would know about it. For some reason, Aubrey is the one that this makes the most sense for me.
Let's just pencil Aubrey in. Aubrey, we're penciling you in as the polar bear rectal gal. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I promise I wouldn't do this, but you know,
You won, but so you earned the right to break your promise. But I'm just gonna say that, like, Your fencing technique was illegal, man. You were slapping.
Well, we didn't say we were going by traditional
Okay.
fencing rules.
I thought that was the spoon the whole time, but it was your actual hand.
You're like, that soon got soft.
That smells good. It's like a cologne application.
I think there's a thing called slap fencing. I thought that's what we were playing, slap fencing.
You were like doing this.
Well, because you had a bunch of balloons and I was just trying to pop them.
You got to poke, man.
I just wanted to pop the balloons.
You got to poke.
Okay.
Let me read this next one. I was in a 3-person rap group in high school known as Unsigned Hype. and unsigned is with a Y as well as hype.
Unsigned height or
Hype.
hype? Hype.
Yeah. Just before performing at our local teen center, we heard a big-time talent scout would be in the audience, and I immediately knew this performance would change my life forever.
Yeah.
I was wrong. 3-person rap group known as Unsigned Hype. So basically, you always thought that you would never be signed or that you would have to change your name once you got signed to a label.
But that would be cool and ironic. This feels very Caleb.
What was the age? What was it? Middle school? High school?
High school.
It says local teen center in high school. Yeah, okay. You know what? Any of these people could be aspiring rappers. We were.
True.
Man, that smells good. I'm
This
getting
feels
hungry.
like Carney or Caleb. But more Caleb than Carney.
You don't think Jenna could rap? I don't think. Again, we would know that
I
about
just feel like if she really wanted to be a rapper, then she would have disclosed that.
her. Right. Well, let's face it. If Jenna wanted to be a rapper, she would be.
She would be, right. That's really what I meant to say.
Right, Jenna?
I don't know what to say to that.
Well, it's a compliment.
Yeah.
Also a trap.
You could be anything you want to be, Jenna.
You know what? Let's pencil Carney in for this. Where is he?
Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, this is why I was also, because I kind of had a preview of these. This is.
Oh, you had a preview?
Well, I just looked over here. This is, I think, Jenna. I dreamed of playing on the U.S. women's softball team in the Olympics, and then they removed
Could
the
be
sport
Carney.
from the Olympics.
I mean, I like the idea of being on an all women's team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The news was announced in 2006. When every once in a while, there's a dirty old man joke that happens. Okay, I apologize for him, and when it happens, when he does it, I apologize for me. You know, when two 40-something.
What's dirty? What's dirty about a guy wanting to hang out with a bunch of?
It just sounds like something your dad would say. Oh, I'd like to be on a girls' softball team.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, Jenna, if this is you.
The news was announced in 2006 when I was a junior in high school. Do the math on that. And put into effect in 2012. The news informed my decision about turning down softball scholarships and not playing in college.
Wow.
This is Jenna.
But we didn't know this about Jenna.
I didn't know.
if it
I
is
know
Jenna.
that Jenna is athletic, and I could totally see. And I think we've talked about softball. I feel like we've had softball conversations, but I did not know. I did not know that she was thinking about the Olympics.
Jenna, did you know that they're bringing softball back to the Olympics?
I was not aware.
They are, girl. They are. Softball, I mean, we're reading the wiki. Softball will be featured at the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo. Wow. Been a long time coming, man.
I was reading an article the other day that 70% of people in Japan do not want the Olympics to take place this summer.
Well,
But they're
'cause-
saying that they're going to do it anyway.
So Jenna, softball was coming back, and then it didn't happen. I think it maybe it's softball that's cursed, or maybe it's you. Thoughts?
I am absolutely cursed. Yes.
Oh, wow.
And proud of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're thinking this is you. I mean, the stuff that they're putting in the Olympics. I mean, breakdancing is an Olympic sport now.
Yeah.
And what does it mean that like the year they introduce breakdancing is the year they bring back women's softball? That just seems a little bit out of order to me. But I don't know. You know?
There's going to be sport climbing, surfing, skateboarding, karate, and baseball and softball.
So baseball was taken away too?
It was like a conference call, and the breakdancing guy was like, "What about breakdancing?" And then
Right.
the softball woman was like, "Oh, if breakdancing gets
What did he
in,
say?
then
Ice dancing? Yeah.
softball
Jenna
has
wanted
to come
be
back."
A softball Olympian.
Now
The balls are bigger.
Why don't let's remind everybody how they can get this mythical Snackiverse lunchbox at Thermosset. Listen, there's only one way to do that, and that is to be a third-degree Mythical Society member. That's how you get these collectibles. But this is last chance because this is the last month to be eligible to get this thing. You got to join third degree quarterly or annual by March 31st. Visit mythicalsociety.com.
All right, so
This one's going to blow you away.
If
by
we
the
are
way.
correct, then this one is Caleb, but we reserve the right to switch it to Hot Dog on a Stick Man, who is now Head on a Stick. Carney, did you realize that? Your head's on a stick, and of course we're going to mention Hot Dog on a Stick because you were a former employee.
I was trying to make it through this without saying anything about hot dog on a stick, but
Couldn't do it.
Head on a stick was pretty good.
head on a stick was pretty good.
Thank you.
How about this?
Put a hot dog underneath it.
I was supposed to start a band with Lucas, but then 2020 happened.
Mad Dog
Somebody
Lucas?
was gonna do a band with y'all are doing bands now?
See, I
I
think,
didn't even know that was happening.
Caleb, I believe that
This is
you're
exciting.
musical. Mad Dog Lucas, I didn't know that he was musical.
Well, what instrument do you think Lucas plays? He looks like a bass man.
I don't know, I want to ask Caleb, but I know he's not going to answer me.
Caleb seems like
What if we
a
ask-
keyboard but singing at the same time.
What if we ask Grimace? Hey, Grimace.
Did someone call me?
Yeah, man. Thanks for joining us. We're playing a game where I understand you're friends with Caleb, right?
He gives me chicken nuggets.
Yo!
Do you know if Caleb is musical? Like, can he play an instrument? Grimace?
I've seen him play a hamburger or two.
Oh,
Okay.
ooh, misdirection.
This is not a branding opportunity. We need a straight answer, Grimace.
It's a.
What about Lucas? Did you know that Lucas could play an instrument?
Oh yeah, I've seen him play a little chicken nugget.
Grimace only knows about people playing food as instruments. You just dropped a little bit of your.
Is
Whoa!
mayonnaise
What's
an
getting on your?
instrument?
Oh,
Man, crap.
Oh, man. Gotta get
wipe
that.
my goozle, dude.
You got to get that. That's gonna oil
Oh, shoot,
stain.
that's on my pants. I went through the whole last thing wearing something over my pants.
I promise I wouldn't do this. That's the thing. Yeah, That's gonna be
It's
fine.
really my crotch that I need to worry about.
that's gonna be fun. And then you just kind of stuff that. That's sort of. Keep it like that.
Okay, these are our final answers. Jenna, let's start with you. Did you want to be a softball Olympian?
Yes, I did. Yeah, that's correct.
You know what? It's not too late. They brought it back, and we'll work out a way for you to split your time.
Yeah.
Ooh, my knees. I'm too old now.
My knee.
Oh, you were a catcher, huh?
Oh, wow. Okay.
No. I was a slap hitter and a center fielder.
Ooh.
Slab hitter.
Slap hitter.
Yeah, slap hitter. You.
That's what I did to Link earlier with the sword.
You when you hit, you would run as the ball was being pitched. So by the time you hit it, you were already 2 steps to down the baseline. Yeah.
I've seen this happen.
What? Hold on.
Yeah, that's
Hold
what
on.
I did.
You
They would start to pitch, and you would run before hitting the ball.
No. You take a step back and you step into it, and as you hit, you are already running.
No,
You know-
you running as you were hitting the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can only do that in softball, though. Like there's no baseball players who do that because you can time it because you can time it a little bit better, right? Was that why it works?
Yes. Yeah.
Is there foot?
It's about timing so that you don't hit it out of the batter's box. You still have to be in the batter's box when you make contact.
You think you can still do that?
It sounds
Yeah.
like how Happy Gilmore hit a golf ball.
It is.
It's very similar. And I have done that on a golf course, but I got in trouble. So
That's against the rules. Okay, so 1 for 1.
Leave it to Jenna to make everything violent and fun.
Okay, Aubrey, are we right about you wanting to be a zoo vet?
Yeah, you are absolutely correct.
Okay,
Man, that game, what was that game called with the polar bear took us?
zoo vet.
Zoo Vet? That's just what it was called?
Yeah.
Just zoom that.
Wow.
So, and the thing that kind of sent you off of the path was saying, "Oh, I don't think I got the math and science thing down." But I feel like you could have. I feel like you could have gotten around that. I mean, I feel like you gave up.
know.
You gave up on this dream prematurely, is what I'm saying.
When when you first started working here and you scooped up that poop, I remember thinking she should be a vet.
Uh huh. Yeah.
I don't mean to keep bringing that up, but I think that's your hot dog on a stick. The pooper scooper.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Matt Carney.
So it's either Carney. I think Carney was definitely.
Carney was in a rap group.
Carney's not thinking about starting a band right now. I don't think.
No,
so.
no.
I think he was a rap trio. Are we right?
Well, first, I always wondered, every idea that Aubrey pitches for GMM, it involves a rectal thermometer in some fashion. And now I understand why that is.
Yeah. We'll get there eventually. That'll be the punishment for one of us.
Aubrey, if it makes you feel any better, I always have one in. I just want to know my temperature at all times.
Yeah. It's connected to your phone. It's Bluetooth.
Yeah. I mean, once it gets so deep, you don't want to touch it anymore.
But it doesn't matter because it's Bluetooth.
Just leave it in.
Yeah.
Right, Aubrey?
That's correct.
That's correct. Would you say correctal?
Carney,
I was the
did
third
you?
member of Unsigned Hype. Yes, I was.
Unsigned hype. We got to bring that
Unsigned
back.
hype. Did you have original raps?
Yeah, we wrote a few originals, and it just didn't. It kind of fizzled when we all went off our separate ways to college. But for a while, we were on top of the world.
Was there really a talent scout there, or was that just something that you made up or
It's
heard?
like one of those things you hear. You're like, there's going to be a guy here who, like, he represents this band, or he knows the guys in O-Town, or something like that.
He's going around to the teen centers.
Do you remember any of the lyrics? Any of your songs?
Yeah, bust a rhyme for us.
I do remember them. I think I'll save it for another day, but I do remember.
Former
lyrics.
rap star turned hot dog on a stick
Yeah, that's
employee.
right. You can cancel out hot dog on a stick with unsigned hype if you bring some heat. You don't have to do it right now, but it's just something to think about.
Grimace. I mean,
Yeah,
Caleb.
let me work on it.
Yes.
That means that you're right. You were going to start a band with Lucas?
Yeah, but I also want to say you guys wouldn't have been entirely off base with the rap guests because I also wanted to have a rap group way back when, but that's not a shattered dream per se. It was the gateway into slam poetry. But anyways, yeah, band
As
with Lucas.
as it often is.
So what?
Yes.
Okay, had you guys picked out a name yet, and who was going to play what, and like what kind of music are we talking? I'm still interested. in this.
Probably like prog music, like progressive rock type stuff. Lucas was showing me like Gentle Giant like a few weeks before the studio shut down. And yeah, I was gonna play guitar. Lucas plays synth. Lucas also
had it backwards.
plays drums, and I also play bass, so we could rounded things off if we recorded things. But then then the studio shut down, and we were like, oh crap, we were supposed to practice for the first time this week. And then we're like, well, we'll just feel this out. And then Los Angeles shut down.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, nothing's happening. And here we are today.
Yeah, we were all in that. Let's just feel this thing out, like a year ago. Yeah.
Maybe we could have them back here as like it's like a backing band for us. Like way back. Like I'm pointing through this wall.
Like on
at
the-
like the kitchen.
Like on the front outside.
yeah. Like maybe
We'll just play really loudly.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, it's good to know that you've got that skill set.
send your demos to Carney and he'll add.
He knows a guy.
He'll add. Yeah, he's heard of a guy.
He knows a guy.
He'll add his
He can get in touch with a guy.
his raps to it.
Get the Mythical Snackiverse lunchbox and thermos set while you can. Join Third Degree quarterly or annual by March 31st to be eligible. Visit mythicalsociety.com for details.